feel like my internet's not gonna let me do a full live anyways, and I gotta honestly say I'm like I was saying in my other video, I don't think I can handle it. I'm just like had to feed Spuzz and boot him back outside, which I'm sorry about because Spuzz has been gone all day, but he's getting fur all over the owl, and I've got to paint the owl. So what we're going to do here, we got the resin soaking, okay? Get your mixing sticks out. I'm not going to use a ton of sticks today. Well, actually, that's probably not true. I probably need more sticks. Get all the supplies that you need. Try to clear your brain. Sometimes, honestly, I'll just put like a show on and like do like a show while I do this, because then I can kind of like half concentrate on what's going on and half concentrate on this. I'm probably going to need more than one. I'm going to need more than one brush. Make sure you have all the materials you need. I'm going to probably need more than these, which I do have. There's some new ones, so get a couple ready so that you've got a few. And sorry there, my fan that was like about the not smoking. That's great that you didn't do any smoking. I didn't do any smoking today either. I haven't done any smoking for a couple months, so pretty happy about that. Catch us at the Christmas market. Catch our videos. I used a lot of rock today, so I'm pretty happy about that. I've seen that somebody commented on my video about smashing up rocks and stuff. Yeah, we do. We smash up rocks. We like to smash up rocks. When I make these smaller projects, hey Josh, yeah, sorry, my internet, I don't think my internet's gonna make it through, so I just did a little post about, hey D-Man, do you guys like my rain beers? I don't even like beers, but I love this shirt. It just says rain beers. I don't know why. So, I don't want to do this, you guys. Usually I'm really into like making art, but I'm not really into it today. I'm not really into it. Oh, yeah, I don't know, just this. I should get some new clothes. I'm like the worst person for like, I'll like wear the same clothes for like years and years and years. Like sometimes I buy new clothes, but yeah, no. I'm actually allergic to hops. So, but thanks for saying that. But I'm actually allergic to hops. So I can't, my face gets like really red and I get a huge headache. Yeah, I know, I was so overstimulated last night. Like, I love Wolfgang. I love him so much. Love him to death. He's the only person in this world that I love that much. But yeah, I do like moonshine. How'd you know? Did I ever tell you guys about the time? Okay, there's this one time I had this bottle of moonshine. And I went to my friend's house. And I like put it like down on the bottom of the couch or whatever, and I was like drinking this moonshine. Yeah, I know, right? Kicked it with my foot, and then all of a sudden, like, everybody's like, oh, do you smell that, like, what they, like, jet fuel? It smells like jet fuel. I was like, I wonder why. The worst. There was like some sort of like, oh, my back, blackberry moonshine or something. I did this like crazy workout today, and I'm actually like super thin, so I'm feeling good about that. But hey, Darren, the shirt doesn't make me look very thin though, does it? Anyways, I'm okay. Oh yeah, that's a long time ago, hey? I know, this was like when I was in my 20s. And I feel bad because I probably like, oh no. Oh no. That must have smelled really bad. I shouldn't laugh, but I know moonshine, man, moonshine. It's just like, it always comes in a really cool bottle though. I do like that about it. And I've still got the bottles actually that I've got that the moonshine like came in. I've still got the bottles. I know I said to you guys that I wasn't gonna do this right now when I was doing the live, but okay, get paper towel. You guys really motivate me to keep going. Like, I did not want to do this project today. I'm just pushing myself to do it, you know? Yeah, I used to really drink. And I was thinking last night, so like I was saying, like, I love Wolfgang so much. But I've just been feeling like they're so overstimulated that, like, last night for a place to sleep, I went into the bathroom and, like, locked the door and turned the light off and laid on the floor just because, like, I couldn't handle anymore. I couldn't process any more noise. And I feel pretty bad about that, but I was just, like, at that point where I was like, I just cannot listen to one more Robert Munch story. This project was actually kind of not easy. So thanks you guys for watching anyway. So we're going to try to do the pine cones. I think the pine cones is going to be the most important part. I think that's what's going to sell the best for me. And so with the pine cones again came from West Kelowna. I don't know if you guys seen my video where I collected those pine cones, but we don't have big pine cones where I'm at. We've just got tiny ones, so every time, if you guys want to send me something, you could send me big pine cones or whatever. So yeah, I think it'll be good. My girlfriend was here earlier and she was like, I showed her one that I have finished and she was like, oh, that looks awesome. So I think they'll sell. It's funny how people like cut down Christmas trees and then want to put pine cones on them for decorations. I don't know. Have a snack before you begin your resin project because it's going to be a long one, all right? If you guys like doing this at home, and again, you could buy one of those electric like mixer things because you don't have to watch me mix it up. We will do more lives this weekend. Actually, my girlfriend just posted that they caught that big mama bear, I guess, this morning, so that's good. She's out of here. I don't know what they're gonna do with her, but she's fairly habituated, so I guess, I don't know. You got snow, hey? My girlfriend just came down the hill that was here today and yesterday, and she put her car in the ditch. So, and she's okay and everything, she's all good, but yeah, it's getting snowy, and it's like always like that first little bit of snow that I can't breathe. That like it feels like the road people aren't ready yet for the first little bit of snow, you know what I mean? Yeah, her car's okay and she's okay, but it's to get out of here you gotta climb up what's like one of BC's most dangerous roads. So anyways, yeah, no, it's good. It's good. I just can't wait to get into my pajamas and just relax. Sorry, I shouldn't be. Just this project, man, I don't know. I'm like so near the end. I can't wait for Christmas so we can just like relax, chill, you know, and then it's going to be start of a new year. I don't know what next year is going to hold, but it should be good, right? Are you guys excited about next year? Oh, I'm stuck. Okay. Hey, how's it going? Okay. All right. So I have a few projects here. I'm going to put you guys on the wrong side here. sit you up on that canola oil. Yeah, thanks Josh for saying hi to everybody. Hi everyone. It's good to see you guys, right? Okay, so we're gonna do, because the owl that I'm doing over there is clear, we'll fill up some of the things that I've got going on here clear. So like I have these little globes. And the globes, the molds are 2-part, but I always just like fill up the bottom and then I pop this piece out and then I make another piece inside this mold because the other part of the mold has like a hole in the top. And I've tried to like sit the mold on top of it and then like fill it up that way so that it would like, thinking that that's how you like do it, but no, it's not. It just like leaks out all over the place. It's not a very good scene. So if you guys have these like globe molds, one side will have like a bottom little stand on it. It's like a little cross where you can kind of tell where it stands. And the top part will have a hole in it. Okay, just fill up the bottom twice. Don't worry about, like, do one set, let it like dry, and then like fill up. Pop it out, fill it up again. Don't worry about, don't do what I did and try to fill it up twice. Or fill it up and like put it on top. Anyways, I'm losing my common sense here, so I'm really tired. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. But yeah, it's super sweet that they caught that dangerous bear, because now we can get back out and do some cool stuff. How is it going in India? That sounds interesting. That sounds like a cool place to be from. Right? Okay. All right. I know I got you guys over there, so you probably can't see very much, but I can't touch my phone once I start going, right? Can't touch my phone unless I change my gloves. Okay. So I've got about like half a thing of clear. Maybe I can spin you guys a little bit. No, bear with me. I'm the worst. And this is the worst Maddogmountainarts setup there ever was. Just kidding. Okay, so I've got these. There's a flower in here. There's a rock in here. There's some glitter in there. Oh, and snail. Snail always gets a clear because I put a pretty cool rock inside of him. So he's got a few like little sparkles in it or whatever, but I like to put a cool rock in him because it's like he's packing around his home, and his home is like a cool rock, right? Does that make sense? Okay, so these guys I don't know if I want to do the whole, I think I'm going to do most of it clear, but I'm going to leave room to put like a glow in the dark color at the top, okay? What do you guys think? Because there's a blueberry bush in there also, or blueberry leaf that I was showing you guys earlier with the reds and stuff, so. Okay, clear snail. The only thing with doing like the clear is I have noticed a slight bit of yellowing with some of my products, which I don't know if I need to switch. Yeah, I think these other ones I probably will. But, because that also like cuts back on the yellowing. Man, you guys, my spine hurts. I can just feel it like aching away back there. Get it? Aching away back there. Just kidding. Not kidding. Kidding, not kidding. I've been on my feet all day. Working on the resin. That's the one thing about, well, not the one thing, but besides like this project taking all day to set up, and like your brain just kind of being like, oh my God, I want to do something else besides make art. It's really hard on my spine, actually. Okay. But totally worth it tomorrow morning when I get to wake up and pop all this stuff out. And I can smell the nuggets cooking. Definitely have some protein before you start this. You need brain power. How you doing in there, hon? Okay, you gotta have some good protein to start your projects. If you have molds that have glitter in them from like previous molds that you worked, it's really hard to wash your molds, just so you guys know. So sometimes I'll just put like something clear in them. And I find that gets a lot of the color out. I've got some koi fish here. They have crystal quartz in them, so I'm just going to pour a little bit of clear, and they're each going to get a different color on the bottom, which will kind of like half soak in. I got these wine tops here. I know I'm using up all my clear, but whatever. We're going to do half and half. We're going to do half clear, half a color, and it usually ends up pretty cool, like especially if I leave it for a bit and it gets to set a little bit, and then I come back in like 20 minutes or something. Then when I add a color on top, it won't fully like combine, you know what I'm saying? And it'll kind of stick more to like the bottom there, the top. And it'll just like half blend in. It looks really cool. So, but yeah, I'm kind of stoked that the bears are gone. So, what are you guys doing for Sunday night? Do you guys have, if you're in Canada, I guess you've got what? You've got Tuesday off or Monday off or some day off? Also, I have an air gun. So while I will sometimes use this stick, this is like a barbecue skewer. How do I do that? Is that like I gotta have like Tree Link or something for Buy Me a Coffee link? I think I just have like you can you can send me like a ha ha ha. No. I have no idea how to do that. Do you? Just kidding. Don't tell me. I'm not concerned about that. No. We're making resin. Oh, okay. I will have to do some Googling about that, Josh, and figure out. I know that you can like do like super, most of the time I think people like, what's it, like super chats or super something when I'm doing a live or whatever. But that's part of my business that I really need to like, whatever. There's so many parts of my business that I really need to like spend more time actually making a business. Yeah, they do. Because the taxes or whatever. There's a tax form that I can fill out, and I will fill it out when I start making like, if I start making like an actual bit of money off of this, then there's another form I can fill out where I can get like a tax break kind of thing or whatever. It's like some sort of deal or whatever. Here, okay, well let's come down here and you guys can watch me paint a pine cone, and then I gotta get Wolf out of the TUB. You hear that? I'm coming for you pretty quick. Oh, okay. So what do you guys think, right? I know this gray shirt isn't really flattering me, and I got this like blah blah blah, but I've been working out so hard. I woke up this morning and I was sad, and then I was like, you know what? Don't be sad. Work out. So I did. Okay. So brush your colors on here, and this is gonna make a mess of the resin that I've got in is it the mask? Oh, oh. I was sad this morning. But you guys know me. We chase away the sads with extreme weightlifting. It was all good. Okay, so this is very time consuming. This is quite the time consuming project, okay? Because you got to get in like you're gonna have to actually put your brush, it's the gloves things, in every, what are these things? What are these things called, you guys? The worst thing about my ADHD is never having the right word. Just the tips. It's no, it's the, what do I want to say? The sheaths, the prickly spot, the barnet, they're not. No, they're not. They're not balls. They're God, I don't know what the word is. I'll have to Google it. I'll Google it and I'll get back to you guys for my next live. Yeah, there is a spurs. I don't know. Anyways, so I try to like start at the top, go all the way around till we get down to the bottom. Oh yeah? Thanks. In my spare time, I'm a ninja. Magic ninjas, what? Magic ninjas, what? Well, the name is Sugar Bear. I'm just kidding. Anyways, these are a lot of fun to make. And I have like I've gotten like really frustrated with like how long it takes to like make them, and I start like just gooping a lot more on to make the project go fast, or like pour the resin like right on top, you know what I mean? But it just ends up with like glumps, and you really need to get each, whatever these things are called again, fin? Can we call them a fin? Or what? Pine nuts? Yeah. They're kind of pine nuts. So, right, and then after, like I've put some glitter on these before. Oh, you Googled it? The male cones, pollen cones, conifers, microporophilus. Okay, I'll try to remember that, but I'll try. Yeah, glumps. The glumps and the clumps. And we got the clumps, we got the glumps, we got the mumps. Just kidding. You guys ever had the mumps? He's not a nerd. He's helping me out. It's good to learn. This is the Maddogmountainarts learning channel. And we try to make it a learning channel. Well, I try to show you guys cool things to do anyways, but I'm just learning too. Never have I ever, before I do a live for you guys, actually okay, couple times, yes I have, but usually I don't research anything. I pretty much, you guys are learning. I tell you guys about the times that I mess things up. And there's a lot of those times, let me tell you. I mess a lot of things up, but you know what? That's life. And some of my funnest moments, I think, are when I'm like, oops, right? I shouldn't have done it like that. Next time I know. So, anyways, You know what's been fun lately? Teaching Wolf how to play Scrabble. It's so good for his little brain. And I know it sounds kind of boring, like Scrabble. It's kind of like an old lady game or whatever, but it sure is good for like words for him, you know? So I gotta spend some time with him though, doing some. I'm a really good artist, like I can draw stuff. No, I'm not talking about that. Maybe a few years ago I would have talked about that, but I'm not going to talk about that. I'm too sad to talk about those kind of things. And thanks, you guys. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I just feel like I'm going to be sad for like my whole life about like, I don't know. I mean, I'm not sad when I talk to you guys. You guys are awesome. And you like make me laugh and you make me happy and we get to hang out and it's cool. We can do fun stuff, but like, I don't know. Sometimes when I'm like out like making videos for you guys, it's like there's nobody there. I'm just so like alone out in the woods, wandering around in the woods with the squirrels and the bears and the trees and the grass and the airs. Thanks for that. I appreciate that a lot, but I don't know. Is it getting me anywhere? Anyways, yeah, it is. It's getting me a YouTube channel and a craft fair. Well, and I guess some of the things I show you guys are cool. It was really fun when my friend Dalen was here this year and we did a lot of that drilling rock project. We've got a few more videos to show you guys about drilling rock. And it's just really fun that like Dalen's been my friend since we were like in high school. So we've known each other for a long time. And it's just so much fun to have a friend that I'm just like, hey, do you want to bust apart this big rock that's in the like diking for this bridge, hey? Like it might bust apart and crush us all and you know, but do you want to? He's like, yeah, sure. So I super appreciate that. And it was like cool to learn about drilling the rock out, you know. And so yeah, it was really awesome. And like this winter, now that I can burn a bit more, I'll show you guys. Okay, so see how nice and glistening that is. I'll show you guys. We'll burn some of the rocks that I brought home because burning the rocks releases like some of the different minerals inside, right? So like particularly we've got lots of sulfides, right? So some of the quartz that I burn, they'll go like bright red because of the hematite iron or the hematite ore in there or whatever. And some of them go like super black. And I think that's because we have arsenic ore. And one time I burnt a whole pile of rocks and then there was like this weird film on the truck. So it was probably a good thing that I like burnt the rocks and like came inside. But we'll burn them and then we'll crush them down and pan them. Okay? And that'll be fun. That'll be something we'll do this winter. And I was also thinking about making like coasters. Like I do make coasters and usually I put a piece of wood. Yeah, this does really look cool, but what I'm gonna have to do is like do a video and zoom it in for you guys so you guys can see it better. Lost my train of thought. I'm gonna make really thin sheets of some of the rocks that we found and put them in a coaster. So well, I can draw, I can paint. I can't carve. I'm not a very good carver. I tend to like almost cut my finger off more than I can do anything else because I get distracted. But I make resin. I don't know. What else do I do? I make rock slabs. I guess I'm pretty artistic, actually. I make tables. I make resin tables. And I'm working on this. My cousin made this chainsaw owl and I the big part of today's project, but I'm gonna paint this for a little bit and then I'm gonna make a video for you guys about the finished project maybe after, and I might make a video maybe more while I'm painting it, but I gotta end the live and get Wolf out of the tub. Now, should I get a 3D printer? I should probably get one, hey? Oh, darn it. Okay, so and if you drip anything, catch it right away, okay? Because the bubble will stay a bubble, and like this wood, it's gonna seep in a lot of the, I can't bring you guys any closer now because I've started this project. It's gonna seep in a lot of the resin, okay? Oh yeah, I haven't tried anything on the computer, and I see some, I'm getting all, less is more, you guys, less is more, and I shouldn't be like, I should start all at the top and work down, okay? But I am starting to get a little bit like, I can tell with myself when I start to get like a little bit like, distracted, and like when I know that there's something else going on. I gotta get off of here, and I've got to get the bubbles out of the other resin stuff that I've already poured up there. You gotta take a heat gun and you gotta blow out your air bubbles. And yeah, this owl is gonna take me a long time. A long time. You're right, and I might do that. Maybe I'll get a bigger brush. You're right. You're bloody well right. You got a bloody right to say. Yeah, you're totally right. And my cat's looking at me through the window. It's kind of making me nervous, right? Look at him. Ow. Anyways, so that is, I don't know if you guys could really see, but I gotta charge my phone. Yeah, thanks, I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. We are Maddogmountainarts, and this is a Maddogmountainarts video. We have all these other stuff to do, but part of the reason why I'm gonna break right now is because we're gonna get the heat gun out. I am gonna get a bigger brush, because Link, you're right, I should use a bigger brush. And I gotta make sure that these don't have air bubbles in them. So I'm gonna either poke them with my pokey stick, or I'm going to probably get the heat gun, because look, it's already like, yeah, get the heat gun. But when you use your heat gun, okay, you guys, and you've already got like all this stuff out here, keep your heat gun right over top of what you're gonna heat gun, or you're gonna blow your glitter products all over the place, which I do all the time, and then I'm like, right? And then I'm like, and yeah, it's... Watch my channel for the things that you shouldn't do, and I will tell you all about it. I would have loved to have another baby, actually, honestly, but I might be a little bit too ancient now for that stuff. But anyways, thanks for the offer. And watch my videos. Definitely watch the video where I bronzed and silvered the owl and stuff. I know he wants to come in so bad, so I gotta go. I gotta let Spuzzy in, but he's gonna get hair all over my owl, right? I love you guys very much, and thanks for joining in to my live. Please like and subscribe. Maddogmountainarts videos. We'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow you can watch me take all this stuff out, and we'll do a raffle, okay? But I gotta ride my bike in the morning. I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for that, Untangled Puzzles, and it was nice to talk to you, and same Link and Josh, it's always good to see you, and I hope you guys have a really good night. I'm gonna make some more videos and finish this up and get nuggets. Nuggets, right? Co-op brand nuggets. Right? Look at them. Those don't look like chicken. Okay, see you guys later. Bye.